It is a silent killer. With enough exposure, carbon monoxide can be deadly.
We saw that last month in Oak Brook when one man died and 7 women were sickened after a CO leak in this home, where levels were at 1,000 parts per million. CBS 2's Chris Martinez joins us. And Chris, having a CO detector in your home is vital, but doesn't mean it's going to work.
Well, that's what we want to know. And of course, many people have this in their home. In fact, it's the law in Illinois. But the question is, will yours work when you need it to? We put 10 detectors to the test. Inside her home, Gina Corso first felt it.
It started on a Tuesday.
The headaches, the nausea, building every hour.
And Wednesday morning I woke up and my headache was worse than it was the first day. But this time I had the body aches.
She thought it was the flu until it reached her dad.
He had passed out in the basement.
The odorless, colorless cause revealed in the ER.
They hooked me up to oxygen right away, started all the blood tests, and that's when they found out it was carbon monoxide in the system.
Her furnace was the source in the same room as her carbon monoxide detector.
This one was hanging right here on this.
It never went off.
I would never have known.
UL-approved CO alarms are required to sound within 15 minutes if levels reach higher than 400 parts per million. So we gathered 10 detectors, 1 brand new, 9 others gathered as is from volunteers, including Gina. We checked the batteries and then did a non-scientific test. Using car exhaust to generate the CO.
Our reading right now is what? Zeros.
Carroll Stream firefighter Chris Diebold used his meter to help us track the levels.
This one says 433. Oh, we got nothing. And nothing.
They climbed fast.
Every one of these should be activated.
Then finally,
I got one of these going off.
and the next.
I got another one going off.
But in all, only 3 alarms, including the new one, met the standard, sounding within 15 minutes once levels reached that 400 mark. Our test continued.
909, and there's some that aren't even activated yet.
The next 4, including Gina's, not sounding until at least 40 minutes later.
I'm very surprised by this. Yes.
After CO levels were high enough to kill us if we were exposed for a little more than an hour.
It's been a very long time since I've seen 1,000 parts per million.
Worse yet, the final 3 never went off. That means 3 met the standard, 4 went off too late, and 3 never went off at all. Deputy Fire Chief Bob Hoff.
I'm in my home and it's over 1,000. I don't have a detector. What's going to happen?
You're probably not going to survive.
It's a beyond scary thought for Kim Koblitz,
Up here.
who owns one of the 3 that never sounded.
Buy them on the assumption that they're going to do their job, and obviously it doesn't.
So why didn't some of these work? Well, age is a factor. Out of the 7 that never went off or went off late, 5 were at least 14 years old, including Kim's. 2 were at least 7 years old, and fire officials say you really should replace yours every 3 to 5 years. Newer models do have an alert built in that will tell you when it needs to be replaced. And just because you press that button and it beeps, that doesn't always mean the sensor is working. That, of course, might just mean that the battery is working.
Right, you'd think just change the batteries, but not the case.
That's right, and you really have to also make sure that these are kept clean, and firefighters say this is just as vital to have in your house as a smoke detector.
Well, you know, and it's vital advice and information that you're giving people, and it's a great reminder for everybody.
Absolutely.
Too. All right.
Thanks, Chris.